Hello! This is the Extraordinary Rayman because my opinion is just that interesting. The Coen brothers are a couple of fantastic filmmakers. Their work in Fargo and No Country for Old Men, among other things, to me really establishes them as competent filmmakers with a unique flavor and sense of storytelling. While their movies aren't necessarily for everyone, and definitely not for the casual moviegoer, if you can invest the time and the brain into one of their endeavors, you'll be rewarded with some very satisfying, high-quality cinema. Their new endeavor, True Grit, is one of those films. At its bare bones, the film is a true blue western. A young girl, Mattie Ross, played excellently by Haley Steinfeld. She's out to get revenge for her father, who was killed by some outlaw, villain, crook, gangster, bad guy, played by Josh Brolin. To do this, she enlists the help of gunslinging bounty hunter Rooster Cogburn, played by Jeff Bridges. There isn't a whole lot new offered up in this cowboy outing, but what really makes this movie work is the acting and the dialogue. The acting in this is incredibly strong. Bridges will no doubtly be nominated again for his role as Rooster Cogburn in this film. He treads the fine line between playing a character and actually being a person. He's rude, slightly crazy, but he's got a brain and somewhat of a heart, and he's a badass. Haley Steinfeld is also a real show stealer in this movie. There was never a part in this movie where she was not able to sell me on what she was doing. Even as she stood amongst superstar pros like Josh Brolin and Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon.
Chocolate-covered Matt Damon!
While I think it would be nice to see sometime down the road a child actor who actually plays a child, this is more or less actually just her character, and she's actually a pretty interesting character. She's smart, never without an answer or a witty retort, but she's also tough. Sure, not Clint Eastwood tough, but she's tough nonetheless. The Coen brothers have this uncanny ability of making their films incredibly visceral and real, and this film is no exception. They do this through things like having a character clean and stitch up his wounds, have some outbursts of incredible, shocking, but tasteful violence that really jars you in your seat, having a character meticulously gathering up all their items to go out and do what they have to do, and most importantly, having fantastic characters and actors assembled in their films. Something that might surprise those more familiar with Coen brothers films is this movie's kind of abandonment of the weird, kind of dark humor their previous films had. Sure, the movie's still funny and everything. It's got some good parts to it. I mean, not like, ha-ha, frickin' Will Ferrell funny, but it's still got some funny parts. It just doesn't have that kind of unsettling, weird humor and the scene-ending taglines that kind of make you scratch your head that I know some of their movies are known for. Something I do want to point out before I hit the road is there's something weird that the villain does at the end of this film. He threatens to kill the girl, and then he shows sympathy towards her. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention, but it's really weird, and I would like someone to point out to me what it means. Regardless, this is one darn good movie with some fantastic acting and an excellent script. While it's not an easy film to take in, especially in one sitting, the film is tense, intense, and a great gritty picture of life in the Old West. Oh, what's that, Tigger? You need to say something? Okay, what is it? Oh, Tigger reminded me. It's time for the random question of the now. Today's random question of the now is, okay, not necessarily a question, starts off with a statement. Jeff Bridges has one of the coolest voices ever. Who do you think has the coolest voice ever? Post your comment down there, please. And if you don't, I'm gonna be depressed. This is the Extraordinary Rayman signing off. I will see you next time.